seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't widen.
How can we put some boundaries and be careful of what we have fed to our inner soul? Hello guys, this is Yundel, and today's share is about setting boundaries and must be very careful what we feed to our inner soul. This is just a share, guys, from my own reading and of course from my own life experiences. Why I am sharing with you some thoughts every day? That's because this is the tool I am using every day in order for me to live my best life. Life has never been easy for me, guys. Living here in Norway is so hard. Alone together with the children, the responsibilities, guys, I cannot explain how I survive it without the creator of the universe. I am sharing this with you guys because this is about my life journey. How I survive life despite of my illness, despite of the difficulties I am facing every day. I did survive because I found the tools I am using every day in order for me to comfort myself, to give me more hope and inspiration to keep on going. Guys, really, if we are going to work with ourselves, we must be careful what we are feeding to our inner soul every day. And we must learn to put some boundaries. The problem of us, guys, therefore we were born out because we don't know how to set boundaries. We don't know how to set boundaries because we want to please others. We want to be there for others. We want to support others. But how about you? Have you ever think who supported you? Have you ever think what you have been through today? Guys, I am sharing this with you. I hope this can enlighten your mind that even though you are struggling, you can still survive life with the right mindset, with the right tools you are using every day. I am not perfect. I am still working with myself and I am sharing it with you. I hope you can begin to encourage yourself to set more some boundaries and be very careful what we are feeding to our soul every day. Guys, yes, it is a mindset work. Yes, we must be aware of what we are doing to ourselves every day. I know it's not easy, guys, but if you are going to consider yourself towards your best life, to feel good with yourself, it is very important that we know how to set boundaries and we know how to be very careful what we are feeding to our soul every day. Yes, it is a mindset work together with awareness, inviting God into our life every day. I must invite Him into my life every day in order for me to survive, in order for me to live my good life. Even I am struggling. I cannot survive this life really, guys, if I don't have Him in my life. And I am sharing this with you. I hope it can help you too. Guys, to set boundaries, it is your self. You have to sit first. You have to consider yourself first before others. To feed yourself with positive thoughts, with positive words is very important. Therefore, we must be very careful what we are feeding to our soul. If you feed your soul with negativity, there you are. You lose hope, you lose inspiration, and you are having hardships to keep on going because of all the negativity you have been hearing. Therefore, guys, be aware what you are feeding to your soul every day. I want to share with you today, guys, what I am reading today from the book of Hebrews 4:11. Let us therefore make every effort to enter the rest of God, to know and experience it for ourselves. Guys, it says in today's scripture, it is a place where we know God is in control when we can invite Him into our life. Guys, once we enter that rest, we're not automatically going to stay there. Life is full of peace stealers. If you watch the news 24 hours a day, you will live worried, fearful, and on edge. If you get on social media and, constantly compare yourself to others, you'll never feel good about who you really are because someone else will be much better than you. If you let people dump all their problems on you, they will steal your peace and exhaust you. Therefore, it is very important that we know how to set some boundaries. There will always be people and circumstances trying to pull us out of God's rest. If you're going to live in peace, you have to put some boundaries up and be very careful about what you feed to your inner soul. Encouraging things that build you up and cause you to be a positive, hopeful, and inspired. Guys, we have to believe that we can make it a top of our priority to feed our inner soul with positive word and be built up with the truth. We must show ourselves where we need to put boundaries from anyone or anything that steals our peace. We must keep free from comparing ourselves to others. We have to be careful what we are speaking every day, as it says in Hebrews 4:11. Let us therefore make every effort to enter the rest of God, to know and experience it to ourselves. Guys, we cannot really experience it to ourselves when we don't know how to set some boundaries in our life. Yes, setting boundaries and not let other people exhaust us is very important. We must watch our words. Positive words is very important to be declared and pronounced every day verbally in order for us to have that good feeling. Because if you're not careful, there are a lot of peace stealers. Many times I've been telling you guys that we must have peace within our heart if we want to live our best life. Rest in peace. But we cannot do that to rest in peace in God's hand when we cannot set some boundaries. When we are not careful what we are feeding to our soul. We must not let others steal our peace. You have to set limitation because we can survive this life. We can make it when we rest in God. God's peace is very important to each and every one of us if we want to live our good life. So therefore, we can only experience God's peace if we acknowledge Him and experience it for ourselves. To live in God's peace, guys, it is very important that we know how to set boundaries, that we know the words we are speaking every day. We have to speak the words of wisdom. The positive affirmation is very important here, guys. Therefore, I am sharing this video to remind you that it is very important that we know how to set some boundaries in our life, and we must be very careful what we are feeding to our soul. If you feed your soul with good words, if you feed your soul with positive affirmation, it's really help you guys to live a good and bright day. Everything starts from your own self. You must be aware that today I'm going to feed myself with good words and with positive affirmation. Therefore, the positive affirmation must be pronounced every day, every morning, saying that today is a wonderful day, today is an amazing day, something good is happening to me today, something good is happening through me today. It is very important, guys, that what you want to be happening in your life, you have to pronounce it every morning and declare it by faith through prayers and meditation. We all deserve our best life, but we must also work to set some boundaries and be very careful what we are feeding to our inner soul. This is Yundel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for dropping here in my channel. I am very grateful to each and every one of you supporting me here in my life journey. I love you all and bye.
Like we feel the same, we love what we have.